Oh, hello everybody, welcome. I'm your host DK10. This is the midweek report. What you are looking at is the end of season table for the Group 4 and the Group 3 Sprint Endurance League. I know some of you might have seen it, some of you might not have. But what an event we have had, what a league we've had, what a 10 weeks we've had. It's been thrilling, it's been entertaining, it has been nerve-wracking. We've had 3 sideways, synchronized dancing. We've had it all here in this event. This event was absolutely brilliant. Aldo is already in the room. Hello, Mr. Aldo. How are you, my friend? Hope you are well. Hope you are well indeed. We had it all. Goodwood served up a scrap and half. I mean, it looked like it was going Chalk's way at Goodwood. He put it on pole position. Was off and up the road for a little while at least, and then off circuit he went. Aldo came through, led that race more or less, led most of that race, led 90% of it, ran out a winner in that one. It was absolutely fantastic. And Chalk fell down the order, a couple of mistakes creeping on the Chalk. Pressure is a little high in this league to say what sort of drivers we've got on the grid, none other than the double champion himself, who was in the room as well. Aldo, the Iceman, the Flying Scotsman, the man with many names. Got 2 fans in Maggie and Aurora. We say hello to them in the streams, do we not? But no. Aldo ran out a winner there at Goodwood. And Mr. Ricky J as well. That Subaru this season has been absolutely immense. He was in a dogfight with DK10. Fighting over best of the rest. DK10 was in a fight with Aldo, but DK10 fancied a bit of lawn mowing and saying hello to the fans. It was the final night, as it was. But no, could make pigs ear of that. Made the right pigs ear of it. They'd finished down the order. Ricky J came home in 2nd place for Team Subaru. And for 3rd place, Ricky J did the chalk in the chicane at Goodwood. The last chicane near the pits, he had all the speed. Chalk went a little sideways coming into the final corner. Ran it onto the grass. Tried to recover. Ricky J had all the pace in the world in that Subaru. Got the run out of the corner. Just mugged him off in the chicane. Taking 2nd place. Chalk recovering was just went through the chicane. And D.M.K.R.C from nowhere, flew through the chicane. I mean, literally flew through the chicane. And then it was a drag race. Porsche versus Toyota. And D.M.K.R.C winning out on that one, coming home in 3rd place, just knocking Chalk off the podium, which he would have needed. He needed to take the podium. He really needed to win, if I'm honest. And hopefully D.M.K.R.C would have finished about 5th or 6th to give him a chance, because he was only 10 points behind D.M.K.R.C heading into the final night. And Mr. C was only 6 points off. The Chalk, 16 points off the D.M.K.R. So it was all to play for, a 3-way tie, and then it was a battle between Aldo, Ricky J and DK10. Ricky J was 9 points behind DK10. DK10 was 6 points behind Aldo heading into that, so there's another 3-way fight there for best of the rest. But yeah, just as you can tell, Aldo won out on that one, topping out in the top 4. And then we headed to Bathurst after that, which, you know, it was entertaining. It's very entertaining in the dark. It's got to be said. Really has got to be said. It was Aldo again setting the benchmark. Aldo led at least 95% of that race for Team Aston Martin. It was going really, really well, and then a bit of damage crept in on the front end, which got worse throughout the race. That's a pit. And I think D.M.K.R. took that one as well. He did. So Aldo came home in 2nd, but took the fastest lap as well, which was a round total of 30 points. Secured in 4th place. Ricky J secured himself 5th place with an excellent drive around Bathurst. It was phenomenal end to the season. It really was. I mean, I didn't do too bad myself around Bathurst. I had a better race than I expected, finishing just outside the top 5. But you know, the Keenleys as well, a new driver. All shot. We've got Francis down the bottom there. Francis down the bottom there, who probably didn't even know we was racing this that night or what. But yeah, he's in the chat. He should keep up with the chat, but he didn't know. He's like, what's going off on a Thursday? Or what was going on? But yeah, It was what it was. And then we also had a tie, because I do like to do a vote at the end of the season. All the drivers that you see here on the roster, shall we say, the league table, all the drivers, I do like to get them to vote for their driver of the season. And we had a three-way tie for that as well. We had Chalky 12, Ricky J and Big Frank, aka Old Crawler. A three-way tie. But Chalk finished third in the championship this season. Stellar driving, it's got to be said. Stellar drive. He'd dropped his crown and he didn't want to. So we ended up with a double time. Ricky J and Big Frank, who both will receive some DK10 merchandise and a few stickers in their gift as well. We will go. They are ordered. They will be with me hopefully by tomorrow. I will get them. I will amend the gifts and send them straight over to Ricky J and Big Frank. So that's their gift sorted out. Trophies are ordered for the top three. The Skyrock, first champion. He's been in a battle last season. Missed out last season to Aldo, which made him the double champion last season. So yeah, and that was a good battle as well. That was a good tight battle. I really enjoyed that. Chalk again as well. See, it's pretty much role reversed. Chalk third again. Cutler, sorry, is third. Chalk second, moves up a spot because it was Describer second, Chalk third. Mr. C though, who joined, missed a race, missed two races because we do the two races and that. Obviously, the Group 3 sprint, the Group 4 sprint, and the Group 3 endurance race after. Mr. C did miss a run, and then he's just been prolific in gaining his way up the table. He's took 3 Group 4 wins. He's took 3 Group 3 wins as well. So yeah, it's been exceptional. I do have the stats, and if you just gear with me, I will hopefully get these stats up. Now I will just tell you who's been. Where are we? There we go. Let me get these up. So Chalk has taken 6 poles over the season, outdoing Duskiver. He did outdo Duskiver. Goodwood took 6 poles. He's had 6 Group 4 wins and 1 Group 3 win. He's had 14 podiums as well as the Chalk. The Skyver's taken 4 pole positions. He's had no Group 4 wins, but took 3 Group 3 wins and he's had 16 podiums. DK10 has took no poles, no Group 4s, 1 Group 3 win. And that was Brands Hatch. That was a very good win, gotta be said. I'll come back with a bang, you watch. I hope so. I hope so. I could do with another good battle like you do. Do love a good battle. And talking of the Chalkies in the chat, how we doing, Chalk? We're just going through your stats from last season. The season just finished. I don't know if you heard. You took 6 pole positions, 6 Group 4 victories, 1 Group 3 victory, and 14 podiums throughout the season. Only bettered Duskiver took 4 poles, no Group 4 wins, 3 Group 3 wins, and 16 podiums last season was Duskiver, with 1 fastest lap. DK10, 1 Group 3 win, 1 podium, 2 fastest laps. As basic as it gets. Then we go down to Dazzler, took 3 podiums last season. So, you know, Dazzler, who got driver of the season last season, brand new in as well last season, so he's taken 3 podiums already in his second season. Ricky J's had a podium and a fastest lap as well. The fastest lap, we remember that was a good fastest lap as well, stonking. Cutler on his missing, he did 18 out of the 20 races, taken 3 Group 3 victories, 3 Group 4 victories, on his way to 12 podiums and 2 fastest laps. So yeah, absolutely stonking. Aldo did 18 races as well, 16 races even. 16 races, Aldo, and still finished 4th. That's stunning, bud. That's absolutely stunning. 1 Group 4 victory, 2 Group 3 victories, 11 podiums, 4 fastest laps. 4 fastest laps. Absolutely belting. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Old Crawler has had podiums, but that is in our Team Manufacturers event. There's 4 weeks left of the Team Manufacturers event. And speaking of the Team Manufacturers, we are off tonight to Alsace Village 2. That is Alsace Reverse So it's down the straight and it'll go right, left, over the crest, down the hill, turn right. We're not going up the hill and hairpin right. We are going that way. But yeah, the championship, the drivers have been absolutely stunning. You know, that's how close the seasons are between the top drivers, even the new drivers. In his second season, Dazzler, he's taken 3 podiums as well. Ricky J's had podiums and 2 fastest laps. So, you know, obviously we're going to see the Keenleys, we're going to see Allsop, Francis, he'll be on there as well next season. You know, so you want to get involved, get involved. And why should I tell you to get involved? We're going to step it over because this is what we should get involved in. This is what I've got coming up. This Thursday, we have got Survive the Hunt. You see here on your right hand side. That's this one right here. We have got Survive the Hunt. I am doing the draw for that after this. So the Thursday after, we have got the new league starting. We're going to keep it on GT Sport. We're doing 2 leagues a night. It's going to be 10-minute qualifying in the one make and then a 30-minute race. And then it's going to swap over to the team manufacturers. This is brand new team manufacturers. This is a GRXs. We really can't wait to get this one off the ground. Really looking forward to it. The new Grandmaster Series brought to you by the DK boys. 6 races in each league. But we're running these 2 on the same night. These 2 on the same night. It's only a 12-week season. So instead of 10 weeks like we did before in the Group 3s, we've got a load more events with an extra 2 weeks. So really, really, really looking forward to this. Everybody is in the mini GRX, soft tyres, all out warfare. There's not really a strategy involved in this season. It's just all out racing. It's what we want to bring, some fast, good, clean racing like we've had in the Group 3s and the Group 4s. But the team manufacturers, I think you're going to need your teammate around some of the circuits that we have brought in on these. If I get my... where did I put it? I'm sat in my office and I don't know where I put it. It's around here somewhere. I have got a track list somewhere. I don't know where it is. But yeah, really looking forward. Get involved. You've got a week left. Next Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I will be pulling the teams. So whoever you get as your partner will be your partner. Whatever manufacturer you get, that'll be your car. None of us have really driven these cars before. I only did them a quick test to see if they evenly matched the Subaru with the VW and all that. Make sure on the Evo. So I only did the test with that around Dragon Trail. That was only 2 laps. So yeah, evenly matched. Pick the right cars. We're going to be in for a fight. Really looking forward to the new Grandmaster Series that's coming out. And the Group 4s, it's its own race. Like I said again, it's not a manufacturer's. It's all out Group 4 dogfight. Only 2 of the same manufacturer. I don't want to turn these events into a single car event. So only 2 of the same manufacturer are allowed. And it's first come, first serve. So you want to start picking, you've got a week. And you don't have to run like we did earlier. Like you have to run the Toyota and the Toyota. You don't have to run them both. If you want to run Porsche and then run the Aston in the Group 3s, that's up to you. You can run whatever you want. If you want to run both again, run both. It's up to you. But first come, first serve. 10-minute qualifying, 30-minute race. 10-minute qualifying, 30-minute race. These will be done on alternative days. So week 1, we'll have these races here. Week 2, we'll have these races here. Then we'll revert back on week 3, week 4. That's how it's going to work. So really looking forward to it. Really can't wait. And it all kicks off next week. Head over to DK10 Sim Community and Gaming page on Facebook. Get your names down. Get involved. It's in the events. But this is what's coming up this Thursday. This is going to be a new league. We're having a trial. Your host for this event is D.M.K.R.C 12. It's not too late. I am doing a live draw in a second to see who's going to become the dog, who's going to be the chased. And this will also pick who goes after that person's dead. So yeah, I need to write this down, don't I? It would help. It would help. Tell me it would help. Say it would help. I know you said it. I heard you. So yeah, we need to get an order going. And here's me looking for the tracks. I've got the tracks. I've got the tracks here. Let me have a look. Where are we? Right. So, for the VGT minis, they are going to your first race next week in the minis, which are these bad boys here. We do run these on bonus nights in our team manufacturers event. That's just to boost the drivers' points, not manufacturers' points. And it's worked a treat. It really has worked a treat. So, the minis, first race of the evening goes to Auto Polish Short. We're going to the Auto Polish Short. And for the team manufacturers, these bad boys here, these lovely sexy machines, these are going to Fiji, however you want to say it. They're going to Fiji. Yeah, really can't wait, And as for these Group 4s, the week after, their first race will be at Brazil. And the Group 3s, the Powerhouse League, they are going to... Where are they going to, Aldo? If you get it right, put it in the chat. Where do you think they're going? I'll get a spare page ready. No idea? You nearly won there. The Group 3s, they are off to Mount Panorama. The Group 3s are off to Mount Panorama. Yeah, that's the opening races. The rest are on the events, just to spice it up. Now this bad boy, really looking forward to this. Like I said, I have made a slight change to this, because I was going to give you 25 points for every 15 minutes you survive. But now I have just keyed it up just a little bit, because what's the point of being hunted if you can't defend yourself? Right, so I'm going to give you 50 points for every 15 minutes you survive, and I'm going to give you 25 points per defensive kill. So obviously, defend yourself, and if you kill one of the opponents, you 25 extra points. So, you know, just to spice it up, as you do. And the points for the takeover, as well will be around 30 points for a takeover. Then their time will start. So, yeah, we'll give them a minute or two to run off and hide. So hopefully it will go swimmingly, but we shall see. Let's get this live draw done. See who becomes the hunted first. This is for the hunted. The first draw is for the hunted. And then after that, it'll go down in order. Okay. You know what? I'm quite nervous. I don't want to run away first. I want to come and chase you. But yeah, where's DK10? There he is. There's DK. Let's go. Who's coming out first? Who's going to be the hunted first? No. Iron is a bitch, what? Shall I redo that? Oh, God's sake. That's not good. And we will all be meeting up at the airport, so we've all got an even playing field. So, yeah. Damn. Now, these will be pulled out in order of whoever goes next. So, when I'm dead, the next person will be Joyce, the comedian. Oh, D.M.K.R.C is Joyce's boy, if anyone's wondering who it is. And then the person after the Joyce is Mr. C. That will be fun. Chasing down Mr. C. Nice to see him getting involved in a bit of something different after Mr. C. That's D.M.K.R.C. God, Damn it. Aldo will be the 4th. Hey, I've just noticed Chalk and Jackie, you can't be sitting in the same room, what? Because Chalk's going to be the next. Yes. D.M.K. Chalky 12 will be the next one. It don't mean we all become hunted, you know, so it leaves these two to hunt us down. Once we're dead, we'll join the hunters. So, yeah, don't get confused that you're still running you're running out of the way. So, Jackie, I hope she survives this long, what? Also, and then Jackie. Anybody wondering, Jackie? Who is Jackie? Jackie is Chalky 12's treacle. That survived the draw. Yeah, love it. So just to clarify, DK10 will become the hunted. We don't want to read all that private stuff. DK10 will become the hunted. The hunters will be Joyce, Mr. C, Bonk 06, which is Joyce's boy, and Aldo, Chalk, Allsop, and then Jackie. Once DK10 is dead, Joyce will then take over as a hunted. DK10 will become a hunter, and we'll roll swap like that all the way through. Well, I won't say all the way through, we're not going to go until everyone's died, like, but yeah, we have to have a time limit and all that on the game. Obviously some of us have still got work, but we will pick up from where we left off. So yes, looking forward to that. You want to get involved in that? That is true on DK10 Sim Community and Gaming page. Make sure you get involved. We have all these new events starting next week. The team manufacturers, the Group 4 team manufacturers we have on a Tuesday night, that is still going. That is still going. On Sunday nights as well, we have the FIA trucks. That has been postponed once or twice. I bet she is, bud. I bet she is. Really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. Really can't wait. I have got a trophy for the Grand Theft Auto League. I will get once we get nearer the time. Obviously, this week's a trial league. A trial, just to make sure it works alright. We get everything set up right. The headers are going to be turned off as well. So there will be no headers. Your name won't be popping up. No little red dots on the map. Hopefully. There shouldn't be anyway. But yeah, we've got to blend in with the civvies like you do. But like I was saying, the team manufacturers end in a couple of weeks. So we're going to free up a Tuesday. Hopefully we'll squeeze it on there. We did run a few tests as well on ACC. Which, yeah, we thought would do quite well, but didn't do quite well. So I'm still umming and ahhing about that. FIA Trucks has got 4 weeks left. That runs on a Sunday at 7 o'clock. That's a good crack. I think it's down to about £3.85 on the Play Store. Never too late to get the FIA Trucks. It's a good crack, to be fair. It is really good fun, and it's a good crack in the chat as well. So if you want to get in there, £3.85. No bother. Get in, join it up. And once the FIA Trucks is finished on a Sunday, say 4 weeks left, we have got Grid Legends. Starting Grid Legends, the touring cars, the classics. We're bringing that in, see how that one goes, because I keep getting people messaging me and asking when's it coming. So we're going to bring it in, see how it goes. That's Grid Legends, the classic touring cars, the Audi, the Renault, the Volvo. You know, we'll get that going as well. But it's ended the Group 3's. Been a fantastic season, has it not? So just to clarify there, that's the end of season table. Chalky 12, what would have been? Didn't have a great race around Mount Panorama, unfortunately, in the dark. It's one of them tracks where it just crucifies you, does it not? Absolutely. Make a mistake up there. You've got a long way to go with damage. Comrade straight, you just lose too much pace if you've got front end damage, ending damage. It's just one of them things. But no bother. It's finished. It's done. So Chalky 12, second place, trophy on its way to you, my friend. The Skyvar trophy is on its way to you as well. And Mr. C, a trophy on its way to you. I've seen your cabinet. I'm sure we can find a spot for a D.M.K.R.C trophy on there as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it. This has been the midweek pit. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit that like and subscribe. I've been DK10. Peace.